I'm always unbothered all the time. I try to be. Hello selfies, you are enough. You are so enough, you do not even know how enough you are. Welcome to the channel. So today's topic is on how to remain unbothered, at least how I remain unbothered and blessed. On this channel, I will try to stay away from my life experiences in the past, because sometimes in life, as we focus on the past, we tend to taint the present moment. So for me personally, my past is gone. Let's talk about the now. What is going on now that you think you want to know and you want to help yourself to elevate and to improve your life, or to keep you happy, peaceful, and joyful. Now let's get to the topic, shall we? The first step to be unbothered. I learned that when you are not attached to people and not attached to things, you are free. And I learned that the hard way, and now I am bliss, I am serene, I am happy, and I'm free. Because when people think your happiness is in their hands, then you become a slave and they become a master. So let people be. Do not attach to anyone and do not attach to anything. In the material world, if you attach to material things, it stresses you out, like ensuring, making sure they're okay, making sure this. But if you look at them as material things that were rented to you from God, they were given to you for a period of time, and there will be a day that you will lay down this body and you will leave all these things here on earth. So try to detach from all people and all things. This doesn't mean go up in the mountain. No, it's just mentally that I'm not attached to my significant other. I am not attached to my children. I am not attached to anyone, because when something happens, I don't lose my mind. In a relationship, I try to live and enjoy every moment of my relationship. I don't own people. Just because I'm in a relationship with you, that doesn't mean I own you. That doesn't mean I want to change you to be me. I let people be. I stay serene within myself. I stay happy within myself, and I stay peaceful within myself. Whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. Whatever you think will make you happy, go ahead and do it. When you are not attached to people and you let people be, they stay forever. But when you are so attachy and so nagging and controlling, and you believe that they should be in a certain way and do certain things because that's what the mass population is doing, that's what everybody else is doing, they leave. They're not home. Even if they come home, their mind is not home. So to be unbothered, I am less attached. I'm not attached to anyone, and I'm not attached to anything. For example, if your significant other comes in one day and said, I want a divorce, please, selfies, ask for the pen, okay? Ask for the pen and said, okay. And they might say, wait, you don't love me? Say, no, I love you with all my heart. But you choose to have a divorce, and I am asking for the pen so I can sign and release you. So he or she doesn't feel like they are in bondage. So just ask for the pen. Sign the divorce papers and release them with peace, joy, and happiness. And you make sure that you remain peaceful, joyful, and serene. And if there are any material things that were collected during the relationship, or people are involved and they're asking for all of it, please give it to them. Tell them, go ahead and have it all. I created it and I can recreate it again, because you are the creator. You are a maker. The maker is always superior than the thing made. So give it to them. Don't stress it. Nothing is worth your peace of mind or your joy and serenity. I guarantee you that the bliss that I feel within myself is unexplainable. Some days I wake up, I just want to give the whole world a hug. This is true story. I used to call my mom and tell my mom and said, Mom, there's something in me that I just want to hug everyone. I just want to pray for everyone. It's not happiness at this point. It is true bliss. It is very intense. It's unexplainable. I cannot explain it to anyone. But this is all when you stay still within yourself and just stay serene, and you would experience this place that I'm telling you. It is within you. It is there in abundance. So don't stress yourself with anything. Trust me, it's doable. It is doable. I did it. You can do it. The second step I did to be unbothered is to be who I am rather than pleasing others, being unauthentic. I said to myself every morning, I am who I am, and I am okay with who I am, with everything that comes with who I am. I do not have to apologize to anyone for who I am, and I do not have to apologize for anything for who I am. And this saved me a lot of headache, a lot of stress, a lot of trying to impress people. It saved me a lot. The other step that I did was to not waste valuable time and valuable energy on convincing other people and defending myself to other people. I look at it this way. They have already made up their minds as to who they think I am. You trying to convince them, or me trying to convince them and to try to change their minds about how they feel or how they think I should be or how they think I am, it's a waste of your energy. So to be unbothered, let people be. However they think you are or however they think you should be, let that be with them. You stay and be still. Be still and be quiet and know who you are. There's a great saying that it is not the water around the ship that sinks the ship. It is the water in the ship that sinks the ship. Anything that is outside of you, try to not let that bother you too much. At least that's what I do. All the noises and all the distractions that are around, I would not let that sink me. It's only what is inside of me that I would let it elevate me. So usually with me, it's always peace, it's always love, serenity, tranquility, anything that is just easy on my mind and easy on my body. That's what I advocate for myself. This helps me to be unbothered. Less reactive. I learned that not every action deserves my reaction. There's so many actions out there that other people might do or might say to provoke an emotion from you or a feeling from you. I decided and I gave this power to myself because I am the CEO of my life. And I said to myself, not every action really deserves my reaction. When someone comes in or something, happens that it is either intended to provoke an emotion from me, I sit there and within myself, I remain still. I really remain still on my goals, meaning what makes me happy, what makes me joyful, what makes me loving. And because I'm not giving reaction, I stay within myself, and this keeps me unbothered. Sometimes it does hurt the next person if you are not reacting, but that's okay. Because again, you're not working from the outside. You're not working from without. You're working from within. So just be still. And a lot of people, this is hard for them because someone comes in and says something, you want to react, because by reacting, you think you are going to gain some kind of superiority or some kind of image or identity that I'm not weak, I'm not a doormat, I'm not this, I'm not that. Trust me, that's not going to help you. At least it didn't help me when I used to be like that. But what really helped me, and it's helping me now, it's really to be silent, to be quiet and to be still and focus on what really matters to me. Your bickering, it's not part of the good, the great, the significant, and the constructive. Because it's not, then it does not bother me. And I'm not considered a doormat in my head. To you, you can say all you want, that is okay. Because I'm not working from without, I am working from within. Expectations. My expectations of people is neutral. My expectations are not high and they're not low. They're just neutral. This is my life, right? If something happens, it happens. I'm okay with that. If something didn't happen, it didn't happen. I'm okay with that. So either way, I don't create an image in my head or in my mind for anyone or for anything. So for example, my father, I'm not going to claim in my head that my father should be pious, should have moral ethics, and should have this, should have that, should be this perfect man. No, in my head, that's not there. My father is a spirit living in a physical body. That spirit is desiring something. So however my father turns out to be, it's okay with me. If it is, it is. I'm okay. If it is not, it is not. I'm okay. And I'm peaceful. As long as you are peaceful, as long as you are happy, as long as you are loving with whatever decision you do or whatever decision that you act on, that's all that matters. I'm just sharing you what I do to remain unbothered and blessed. The next suggestion is really to focus on yourself. So invest your time, invest your energy, invest your money, invest all these things on yourself. What does it matter really if you work so hard and you collect all this money and all these possessions, right? And death comes and all these things are not able to save you from death. But you never lived life, you've never bought experiences, you were just collecting and saving. Then you die, not ever living. I invest a lot of my time, praying, keeping quiet, serenity, going out in nature, associate myself with the divine self, find my center self, doing those things. Those are how I invest my time. I read good books. I spend quality time with my family, with friends, and at work, I make sure that I give my all to my work. I don't consider work as money. I consider it as a service that I'm given. So by considering it as a service, no one can pay me for service. It's only the higher self, the infinite spirit, that can pay me because I'm here doing his or her job. And as long as you focus on that, when it comes to work, I don't really bother myself saying, oh my God, this money is small, this money, I'm not working enough. No, I'm working enough and I'm getting paid for what I'm working. I put that in the back of my mind because it is not work. It is service that I'm given. And with service, it's only God that can pay you. When it comes to finances, I spend good things on myself. I buy experiences. I travel, and this keeps me unbothered because I am going to places that I never knew existed, meeting new people, eating new food, having new experiences. And it's giving me more enlightenment and it's giving me a different perspective in life. So that way I remain unbothered and blessed. When it comes to your energy, I try not to quarrel with anyone. I try not to get into drama with anyone. And if you think you're right, I completely give you the okay to feel that you're right. If that has to keep your ego, and feel like, oh my gosh, I'm right, that is fine. That's okay with me. Because again, however you feel, if it brings you peace and joy, I'm happy for you. But I make sure that it's all within me. Right? It is all within me, and I don't try to argue. Previously, in my past lives, I used to debate a lot. I used to argue a lot. I used to prove points a lot. Now I don't. I just let it be. You think you're right? Go ahead with your right. For me, if I have to choose between right and kindness, I always choose kindness. That is how I live my life. In this way, I am unbothered. I hope these suggestions are helpful. Peace be upon you and God Almighty's blessings.